Am I the a-hole for telling my girlfriend, "I told you so," and then dumping her over her male best friend? I'm 26 years old and male. My girlfriend, now ex, is 25. We dated for a year. I'll call her Cindy. When Cindy and I started dating, she told me early on that she had a male best friend, Greg. For the record, I need to say here that I fully believe that a man and a woman can have a completely platonic and mutually rewarding friendship without either ever acting inappropriately. About 6 months after we started dating, Cindy finally introduced me to Greg. We went to a restaurant to get some drinks and food. I really liked Cindy, and so I was naturally excited to meet her best friend. When we showed up at the restaurant, immediately after shaking my hand, Greg compared his height to mine. I'm 5 feet 9 inches, and he is something like 6 feet 2 inches. He did that thing that elementary school students do where they put their palm on the top of their head and move it out in a straight line. He was demonstrating that he was much taller than me. I chuckled, thinking it was just in line with his personality, and Cindy got a laugh out of it too. Over dinner, Greg contradicted me on virtually everything I said. He was relentless. I'd talk about something for about 30 seconds, and he'd move his head to the side and say, "Well," then going into details about how I was wrong. Cindy seemed to be having a good time though, so I sucked it up. But what bothered me more than anything was the way he looked at Cindy. She must be the most obtuse person in the world to not notice. When she bent over to pick up her bag after dinner, he checked out her butt too. On the Uber ride home, Cindy and I got into an argument about Greg. I said that I was really uncomfortable with her being friends with him. I then elaborated about everything, how he kept trying to one-up me, that he checked out her butt, how he looked at her. She said that I was being dramatic. The argument turned kind of nasty, and about a block away from our apartment, Cindy decided to get out. In the unlikely event that our Uber driver is reading this, sorry man. I didn't want to make things awkward for you. Cindy and I fought. We made up, and I thought I had convinced her that Greg was bad news. She agreed to distance herself from him. Well, last night, I learned that she hadn't. Cindy called me at 11 o'clock or so, clearly distraught, saying she needed a ride home. I asked what had happened, and she said, "Don't be mad, but Greg tried to kiss me." I was admittedly kind of ticked off, but the TLDR was, 1. Greg invited her over to his place for drinks, 2. Greg got her to drink a lot, 3. Greg went in for a kiss, 4. Cindy dodged him and left, 5. Greg first followed her until she screamed at him, drawing the attention of his neighbors. Cindy was super drunk, and so after picking her up, I decided to talk about it with her in the morning. I organized my talking points in advance, but simply, after she woke up, I told her that she betrayed my trust by meeting Greg. I told her that he was a creep, and that our relationship was over. Cindy is now calling me a victim blamer. She's really upset about how I broke up with her when she was sick, hungover. Am I really the asshole for ending a relationship like this? If this story kept you hooked, give it a like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more.